Took Tungok back to Kathmandu and returned to find you staring blankly at this thing. Also, the sky changed. Seemed to be more of those breaches Tungok was using to attack Kathmandu, but they're looking toward Conidus? What happened? Frame of mind, huh? And now you need to find more? Maybe the people in Conidus can guide you there. Wish I could help. But Kathmandu's in rough shape. I think I need to help them rebuild. As they would say, our strings disentangle here. Unless you want to come down and lend a hand. Otherwise, thank you, Wizard, for showing an old warrior there are still adventures to be had.
Wizard, you must help me. They refuse to leave. Marleybone, Polaris, Monquista, and Valencia have all gathered in that large tent to discuss permanent settlement. I don't care about Kathmandu. I mean, I do care. Of course I care. I've no doubt Mubu can handle it. We have to save the settlers of Novus. Like I told you before, this world is a trap. It leeches off them, absorbs them, becomes them. You spoke to it? What did it say? They are dividing it? Causing it stress? Which leads to creatures like Urks? What monsters will it create if stress turns into rage? Quickly, we must warn the spiral powers of the danger. To the conference tent!
Oh, it's the tiger again. You deal with her, right? I've had my fill of apocalyptic rhetoric for one day.
Very well. In the name of the Free People's Republic of Penguinonia, shining jewel of Polari, I hereby order you to scoot.
But that is what I am saying! We must all scoot! Scoot for our lives! The world itself cries out for us to scoot! Can't you hear it scream?
My friends, allow me. In Valencia, we have a most effective method for resolving all disputes of this nature. Arm yourselves for now. We duel! This matter is now settled. What is it precisely we were settling?
The wizard and I bring portents of doom.
Yes, of course. Carry on. Bring your portents inside.
I say, sir? Really?
They won the duel. My hands are tied. Go on now, into the tent.
You demand that we pay you taxes to settle the lands that have appeared in our skies? Absurd!
The skies are immaterial. What matters is who got there first. Our forces braved storms and ley lines, while yours huddled in fear. We left flags.
Flags are not legally binding. And now contracts, yes. A paper is immutable. Paper with the names are written on it, that's a true law.
Indeed. And we have signed no such paper. Thus, the Marleabonian claim is rejected.
You have no authority.
Nor do you. Not over us, not over the Valencians, not over the groves of the exalted Banan. Our presence is clearly a sacred mandate. Yours, but ego.
Stop this! I too serve a sacred order, and I have connections few can understand. You must trust me when I say this world is angry. Tell them, wizard.
And this design is imprinted by our desires. Fascinating. If each shard manifests a different empire, this conflict must be quite stressing, no?
Superstitious drivel. Let us be civilized, or at least as much as you lot can manage. And it gets no more civilized than first come, first served.
Mighty Valencia serves no one, and you haven't assaulted our honor. I challenge you, sir, to a duel. To the dueling tent.
Did they even hear the part about conflict causing the world stress?
And if I'm being honest, not the best sculptures I've seen.
Sir, surely you do not insult the majesty of Valencian stonework.
Insulted he has, and such insults cannot stand. Into the dueling tent.
Did you notice, friends? The ground shook as you... And they're already inside the tent. Great.
And now, have I at you?
Right. So, wizard. I gave it some thought, and I believe there may be merit to your theory about conflict creating stress and
Salmaloria! Ah, yalla, shabba.
About to be sure, but I suppose we cannot have such a stress creatures popping up with every disagreement, no?
No, that would get rather cumbersome. The little Urk things already scurrying about New Vicorgia are difficult enough. Fortunately, I have a solution even you lot can appreciate. Let us discuss it with the others. Come along now. Welcome. As a representative of the great empire of Marleybone, I have graciously elected not to pursue territorial rights for the time being.
Yes, how very gracious of you. All it took was a little earthquake to make you see reason.
Until we can find a peaceful manner through which to solidify our rightful claim, it seems unwise to make waves, as it were.
So you now know how dangerous, how angry this place is. It bleeds stress monsters onto your streets. You must all leave it to rot in the sky.
Not at all! As long as we don't fight, the world stays calm and its riches ours to plunder. And now, if this is settled, I must prepare for our governor.
You fools! You meddle in matters that are beyond you. You are but animals playing with a lightning rod, and it will burn you all.
Wizard, might I have a word? I do not think we have been properly introduced. Citizen Maxine Rochepierre, hero of La Resistance and leader of the new Polaris.
Technically, Red Rosa heads the Citizens' Assembly, ma'am.
Quiet, you gormless gophers! Ptui, I spit at your name! But a wizard. Now there is a name respected in Polaris. So when you say this world, this design, created lands in our image and for our use, I listen. Come with me to our shard, oui? There is a problem for which I think you are uniquely suited. Come, come. You too, you gargantuan lummox, you blocker of the sun, you. Behold, wizard, la ville rose. A floating paradise over Pinguinonia this is. A world without kings or czars. A land of the citizens, free of walrusks.
A land that's starving, ma'am.
Silence your future wall ornament, you mercenary swine, you servant of the old czars. But we have a slight starvation problem. We were propelled here, you see, via cannons. The Penguin Navy being occupied elsewhere. Food sometimes comes the same way, and it sometimes, misses. There is, of course, meat on fish, but... well, they have shoes. Nobody wants to eat fish with shoes. Is fish with shoes even edible? Je ne sais pas. Also, they bite. Go on, see for yourself.
The prey is behind the table.
You see, it bit at you. Food that bites back is not food at all. The speaking is new, though. They've never done that before. Regardless, they must be replaced with less talky-walky fish. Simple fish, like delicious Valencian snapper. Perhaps you have a way to do this? A frame of mind? No, we have seen no such thing. But I wonder...
Maybe the talking fish was actually Dazine reaching out, citizen. It did mention a frame, eh?
I was just about to say that, you vitamin-deficient lackwit! Désolé, wizard. The Musitars once oppressed us for the walrusks. Some retain their rudeness to penguins. But he is right about the fish. The frame is behind the table, it says. Perhaps it means sur la café table. It was the very first thing we built when we settled in. Go now, talk to its proprietor.